I'm Manik from GETHIRED with another career insight moment, and today we're going to figure out how we can get more interviews. Now, interviews is a complex and a long, tedious process. So you submit your resumes, you're waiting for that call. How can you get more interviews? Now, it all depends on where you want to apply, because the recruitment strategies and the channels and the platforms various organizations use differ from company to company. Level of sophistication in terms of their professional structure as well as where they operate. Overseas to here is different to a certain extent. So the number one form of getting more interviews is through referrals or through influence. It is about whom you know. If you have someone with the right influence for the right role, the right person, the right time, you get the interview. And even further it will enhance you. You can go all the way and get you hired as well. So globally this is a known fact. Referrals is the number one form of hire, way above any other source of hire. Job boards or recruitment agents or hiring agents or directly applying for a company or professional job sites. If you know the right contact, right influence, then that's the stronger. They say that you have a 54% chance faster to get an interview rather than going through a standard process. So work on your networks. A very important thing that you develop your network. But the challenge here is that even in that space, there's a lot of competition between whom you know, who has the highest influence. Because everyone will be looking for their family members or relatives or people from their school or fraternities or societies to get the right influence, so that to use that for their advantage. So there's high competition there as well. And if you really look at the application process, as I said earlier, it all depends on where you want to apply. Now, if you're applying for a middle to lower tier organization, usually they are state level maybe organization. They are mostly into email, and they will advertise through print media, and the resumes will be picked up manually as well. So emails, job site, print media, sometimes a company website. So those are the ways in which the lower to middle, even state organization advertise. But if you look at the majority from middle to upper lower, the majority of the organizations, they looked at again email and company websites as well to a great extent. And also a lot of organizations have outsourced the recruitment to various hiring or recruitment agents. So here very important that you develop relationship with your recruitment agents, because jobs are created every time, even situations like during economic disruptions or times of even COVID-19. There are constantly, they update their database. There are jobs that are being conveyed to the recruitment agents that are never advertised. So you got to have a good relationship with your recruitment agents, so that when something comes up, your name will be forwarded. So that's a very strong way of getting more interviews. Because unfortunately in Sri Lanka, we don't have very interactive job website, unlike Seek or Monster or FlexiJob or Ladder. These are some of the major website which is very interactive, knows about shows the pay scale, the functions, the responsibilities, all that. So we don't have that. So but we have to just go with what we have. So job websites are one area that you can really look at for mid-tier organizations. And also probably you can look at directly apply to these companies, and through, if someone knows you, if you know an employee, get in touch with them and see if there are internal vacancies that are coming up. Now if you look at the higher tier, which is a highly performance driven organization, especially in the West, which are more technologically savvy, they use a lot of digital and AI to really pick up and filter out the candidates for interviews. So when the resumes get collected, they use techniques of AD, accelerating digital or cognitive technologies, data analytics, big data, using algorithms to pick various words from their resumes. So that's you need to be mindful of when you formulate and applying for resumes overseas. That's how they do that. So more often you see the trend towards artificial intelligence getting involved in the recruitment and strategy process, but I don't think it will be a while before that kind of technology take place here. But you have to be mindful if you're applying, especially you need to figure out which market and which platform they're using. Because another important element is try to get more interviews. Is this goes on without saying that you have to be digitally present. So your social footprint, your digital presence has to be right up there, because they say that globally about 41% of hiring managers will not even consider you if you are not digitally present. So they will check you online. If you're not there digitally, they will not even call you for an interview. And so the other media website like social media, they say that a good 43% of the hires look at the Facebook, so you've got to manage that. And also look at LinkedIn, which is almost 87% globally looking at. That is the best connecting tool you have with the employers. So you need to figure out and have a good profile of yourself on the LinkedIn, so that will open up doors for more interviews. It's very important you do that. And so finally the takeout is use those different platforms. Make sure that your strategy is aligned with the recruitment platforms the companies use. And at the same time, as I said from the beginning of this clip, develop your network, increase your bandwidth. So start joining clubs, societies, alumni, fraternities, professional bodies. So increase your human contact. That's the only way that you create emotional obligation. A relationship is the strongest way of getting more interviews. So if you like this video, please share with your friends, subscribe to my channel, Get Hired, by clicking on the subscribe button. And thank you for watching. See you soon.